Hello everybody, welcome to season 2 of the Craftcast. It is currently, am I recording? I am recording, 1:18 a.m. on a Saturday. And it's been a while and I realized that I have not uploaded a video in the past, oh god, okay. In the past, just make sure, okay. In the past few days. It's nothing too big, you know. It's not like I completely forgot I had a YouTube channel or anything like that. No, that's crazy. Why'd you even mention such a thing? Hello everybody, how are you doing? In an effort to revitalize my YouTube channel, I have changed my Minecraft skin. A lot of people like Technoblade, and I've been scrolling through TikTok, and it seems like I cannot escape cat boys and cat girls. So, wait, oh fuck, I fucked it up. So in an attempt to rejuvenate my channel, I have changed my Minecraft skin from, well, obviously everybody likes Technoblade, and I have been seeing an increase in made content in my TikTok for whatever reason. So I become Technomade. Please give me views. I'm on the end of my rope here. Please. Okay, anyway, let's get into season 2 of the Craftcast. How's everybody doing? I don't know if this ever made it into a video. It probably is in my Skywars video, but it took me fucking 3 attempts to make, or this will be maybe the 3rd attempt, I don't even know, of me recording just me playing Minecraft for the Craftcast. And honestly, every single time I've done it prior to now, you know, it's kind of been straight doo-doo butt cheeks, like hot caca poo-poo fart, every critical word, obscenity for poop that you can think of. It's basically been that. So yeah, we're gonna start off nice and slow and ease into the discussion of today's video, which is I don't know, I feel like I've just kind of talked too much about coming back to this YouTube channel instead of just actually doing things. I guess I could talk, oh wow, let me talk about the thing that I said I was gonna make but still have not yet made. So I have been working on, I wrote like for 45 minutes when I could not sleep one night. Okay, this is big, like, this is the earliest stages possible. Okay, I've started to work on one of the bigger projects that I want to do on this channel, which is starting to do music reviews. I want to make one series where it's more laid back and casual, and I just kind of review music, sort of like in the style of Anthony Fantano, or like just a normal music vlog type beat, where you may just like sit down, watch like a not even 10-minute video, just a video going over just a wide variety of albums. Like I'm talking like very massive here, because there's a crap ton of music I listen to, and I would really like to share it, because I think there's some music that I listen to that is severely underplayed. Like they're like criminally underplayed. Like they should have like everything, I think, because there's just artists that I find like just by accident, and they just consistently push out just the most genuine and great music that I've heard like in a while usually. And so I'd like to, you know, share that with, I don't even know, this small following that I have, because it's something I'm passionate about, and it's something that I'm not gonna force myself to make. That could have been bad. This channel is purely by my own determination and will. I tried a while back, I think I might private the videos, but I tried a while back, like consistently uploading, and I can never get myself to do it. I hated it. Mostly because it would just be low quality Skywars content, and I want to actually put effort into something, and I want people to watch something that I know I would want to watch. But for the time being, Minecraft is the easiest way possible to deliver information, because I've been playing this game deadass since I was like 6. So that's like 10 years. Okay, I've been grinding this. Please, I'm gonna go into F5 a lot so you guys can see Techno get completely distracted in his eyes, and then I'll have increased watch time, so that when I eventually do make cool things, you guys will be here. Anyway, yeah, no, I really want to get on that. I think the first album, I was hopping around, I'm not gonna lie. I started like 3 different scripts. Okay, it was first gonna be a hip-hop album that has been very influential in the past 2 years, no, sorry, past a year of my life. And then I was thinking about just ditching that and just doing a shorter video on an album by the same group of people that came out this year. And then I eventually just decided to go back to like their older stuff, and then I decided to start working on other stuff, which is more indie instead of hip-hop, which sort of sparks my interest in alternative forms of music than just like Taylor Swift, which are like other mainstream pop artists that my sisters listen to, that I somehow was also forced to listen to. I don't know how my sisters got away. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I let, in my early years, my sisters and my parents heavily influenced my music taste, and I'm gonna be honest, did not like it one bit. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, Taylor Swift, fucking bangers, okay, fucking bangers, but my parents put on Luke Bryant or other country, it's a no from me, okay? So I think around 5th or 6th grade, really, I think I got an iPad for my school for whatever fucking reason. They're like, hey, give kids technology, okay? Like, what could possibly go wrong? And then I found like a YouTube channel called Mr. Suicide Sheep, and then there's like a copy also called Mr. Suicide Sheep that had like 3 E's. I don't know. If I find screenshots and do a bit of learning how to edit, I'll put it up on the screen. But then I found an artist, which I will remain unnamed, but it is very popular on the channel, that I kinda started to, I fucks with it. Obviously through the absolute barrage of garbage ass low tier music that I thought was good. Like, I went through like I think every kid who had unsupervised access to the internet went through a dubstep and EDM phase, and then slowly transitioned out of it. And then if you are somewhat of a weeb, you also went through a nightcore phase. For whatever reason, I was in 6th grade, I had like 2 nightcore songs that were fucking bangers. It was like Operator was one of them, I don't know why, and then Take a Hint, which is from fucking Victorious, or yeah, Victorious. For whatever reason, I'm like, damn, that sounds kind of good. And I don't know why the fuck I played it or so much, but I was like, damn, that shit go kind of hard. And so, anyway, why am I breaking things? I still got there. But I was like, damn, that shit kind of good. But then I did not pursue watching an anime until like literally March of this year. So I'm still a very new weeb, although I feel like I've been a weeb at heart for many, like, just a longer time period than that. I'm making more wood, that's a good idea. But yeah, so kinda, I'm gonna do, it's not really, I guess it is his first album, I guess, but then eventually, when I get really good, I'm gonna go back and do, like, what I consider to be my favorite album of all time, which, at least at the moment. In terms of indie, my music change has drastically changed over the years, but I'm like, still today, I can listen to this album, and it just does, I don't know, I have many reasons for why I like the album, but I'll get that's for a different video. I'm getting ahead of myself. Look into Technomate's eyes. Isn't that amazing? You should continue watching or listening. I don't know what you're doing. You could be laying in bed. You could be having your left hand in a bag of Cheez-Its. That'd be really funny if somebody was watching this and their right hand was in a bag of Cheez-Its. Like I was this close to freaking them out. But nah, I was just that far right. Where's my cave that I saw? Ooh, a boat. Look at that, top right. New recipes unlocked. Yeah, nah. Where was I going with this? Sorry, it's 1 AM. I really should have like a list of things. Actually, I do have a list of things, but I neglected to look at that before I started. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just go mining. Head down. I have enough food. I was considering just doing a hardcore like I was in the previous craftcast, but I knew I was gonna do some dumb shit off. Like, where's my? Did I make a shield? I did make a shield. I was gonna do some dumb shit on this world when I wasn't recording, and I was gonna die, and I was gonna be like, guys, I died in my world. Ooh. Although, then like the 2 people who watched and actually cared would, I don't know. Is my mic even picking up? Hold up. But yeah, that's the main thing I have underway. School has just been an absolute crazy time recently. I'm gonna be honest, I thought my junior year, like, I knew it was gonna be hard. I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. Like, granted, I'm taking 3 AP classes, and the other ones are like high-level courses, except for U.S. history, but that's, and band. Well, I guess band, I mean, I play in a high-level band at my school, but it's like, for the most part, I'm in like AP Computer Science A, I'm taking AP Calc AB, I'm taking AP Lit, and I'm taking Spanish 4, sorry, Espanol Cuatro. Damn, I'm so good. I'm so good. Dude, I'm popping off. Dude, I am basically bilingual at this point. Anyway, what else was I saying? Band, and then like U.S. history. I don't know. It is. Okay, I'm gonna go on the topic of school. I guess that's a good topic to talk about. So we talked about music in the beginning and how I'm gonna eventually do things, but now we're gonna talk about school and the mess that is. No, okay. I'm gonna preface this with, I've kind of lived in an educational bubble my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I was young, I was in either like the gifted program or like we called it Reach, the Reach program. For I don't know why they called it Reach. It's beyond me, but basically at my elementary school, they just put the kids who were like smart and they in like a classroom together, and they would basically just teach them advanced stuff. Like it would be a grade level, but basically I was popping off ever since like 2nd grade. Okay, third grade, because in 2nd grade they introduced it into 3rd and 4th grade for whatever fucking reason. So anyway, that was hype. And so when I was eventually put in these programs, it was very different to, sorry, I guess I'll just say my expectations of the quality of learning that I received had been set from a very young age. So like, I remember distinctly in like 3rd grade, like there was such a shift. I guess 2nd grade, I don't know if my 2nd grade was advanced. I think I just had a really good 2nd grade teacher, so it felt like I was advanced. But, and I know I'm sounding very pretentious and very smart-assy, and like, I don't mean to come off as, oh, I'm very, very smart. I have a 2069 IQ. No, I'm just trying to say, I was, yeah, okay, I guess, okay, ooh, I'm smart. Okay, there, I got out of the way. You can flame me in the comments if you want. But what I'm trying to say is once, I guess not, okay, yeah, okay, once I got into just normal standardized courses, I could, it was very weird. So like through 5th and 6th grade, I remember I was in some sort of advanced pod. We had like pods where you'd have like a set of 3 teachers, and there'd be like, I don't know, 80 kids to a pod. And so they teach like math, science, and English or whatever, and they would just rotate. You'd have like days where you're in one class for like, it was basically a block schedule but like advanced, so they could do more. And so I've been very blessed to have very good teachers like basically my entire life, and I'm very thankful for the fact that like I've had a very strong education and all that. But it just amazes me sometimes, just the difference in people when it comes to education, because let's see if this makes sense. So basically I've been in double advanced math. I'm a junior right now, so I'm taking calculus right now. I've been in double advanced math basically since 6th grade. I've been in advanced sciences for basically sixth grade onwards. I've been in advanced crap, whatnot. So it was to the point where, oh yeah, I had enveloped myself into an expectation of how I should learn and like the level it should be at. And then when I remember my freshman year of high school, I took a world history. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna be honest. I was like, what is it? Every single day, almost every single day, because there were days where I just didn't do this. Almost every single fucking day, I would be either in the back of the class, not like back of the class, but off to the side of the class, and I would have my computer plugged in, and I would be playing Minecraft, and I would just alt tab through, like, because the thing is, I had a friend in my class, and we would just do our like assignments together, and we would crank that shit out in like 15 minutes. And so for the remainder like half hour, I would be playing like Skyblock or whatever the fuck. It was great. It was like actually great. And that also was very eye-opening, because I just met people who did not give a single shit about their education. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been there where like you don't want to do anything, but it just amazes me how little some people can care about their future. Like, I understand everybody goes through phases where you just like you can't even get out of bed. I've been there numerous times, especially with the workload I take, like taking the advanced classes. There are days where you just like you open your eyes and you're just like, fuck, like I'm being dead ass here. Oh, hello. I slaughter these green men I'm gonna talk more about. I remember this one kid, I think it was his second time taking US history. I honestly don't know. I don't think he turned in a single assignment. All he would do would listen to, I don't know, like, I can't even remember what. I think it was like, just all sorts of rock bands. And it was just, I don't even know. It was a very awkward experience. But yeah, I remember he wouldn't turn in a single assignment, and then he would complain to me about failing the class. And I'm like, bro, he was like, man, I don't know, I just don't like school. I'm like, dude, you have to talk about how people in Mesopotamia sat the fuck down and were like, hey, let's just chill by this river for like 2 sentences, and he just didn't do that. And I'm like, bro, there's a point. Yeah, I get it, school is hard and not everybody can like do it well, but there's just a point where I'm dumbfounded. And I consistently found this going forward in my education career. If I could stop being stabbed in my booty hole, that'd be great. And it's just it was very eye-opening. I'm gonna say that much, and we're gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna talk about the dumbness that is taking AP classes. So I only took one AP class last year, and that was AP Computer Science Principles. And I didn't even take an AP exam. Like, I still have yet to take an AP exam. Kind of. For basically AP Computer Science Principles, if you don't know what it is, it just teaches the basics of computer science and how computers function, basically. And then I got into some JavaScript, which is just a very elementary, basic programming language. So I'm learning Java right now. I'll get into that in a bit. But basically, what I did is that was like the first transition to where I was like, well, I had taken stuff like honors math and other things that I was like, damn, I really actually have to study this. But it was like, okay, there's a college course, and it felt like the workload was actually challenging for once. Like, it wasn't necessarily hard work, but it felt like the amount of work I was doing was respectable enough to I guess, I don't know, I felt like I was actually working for my education, which was good, because I felt like up until that point I had like a challenge here and there, but for the most part I didn't really need to study in school. I could just kind of float by with A's and B's. But now, holy shit, now I'm taking 3 AP classes. The workload is very immense, and it is very tiring at times, especially AP Calc, because there's like, look at this past unit, we've been learning about, like, how do I describe it? Okay, so it's basically, that's all it is derivatives, but it's applying derivatives in new ways, and then knowing that when they're applied in new ways, god damn, can I just parkour for once? When you apply it in a new way, what else do you have to do to make sure that it, like, actually works out and doesn't, like, blow up the universe by defying the laws of physics? And if, like, I'm really glad I did not drop down there. What do you... Okay. But it's just, like, it's crazy how, like, there's one thing where literally all you do is, it's like a 2-step formula, and then other parts, I remember I took a picture. It took me an entire sheet and a half of notebook paper to solve one problem, and I had to do like 5 of them for homework that night, and it was oh my god. And then the thing was, you had to get like, okay, I don't think it was 5 of them, but you had to get like 3 in a row on Delta Math, which is like where it's just like a homework place where you turn in homework and it gives you like problems and stuff. If you have to get like 3 right in a row, so even if by some miracle I had gotten to the point where I could get an acceptable answer, if it was wrong, it would not only, well, I would have to do an entirely new one, which sucks, but honestly, that would make sense. Like, why would you complete homework if it wasn't right? It would take a point off of your homework until you got the 3 in a row or whatever dumb shit it had you do. And it is the most infuriating thing. Same thing with, I guess, Spanish 4. I mean, not really an AP class, however, still, you know, high level class. There's this thing called conjugamos, which at times is very good. At other times, it makes you want to bash my skull into a fucking waffle iron. It's very much like you either get one thing right for... Hold on, let me think how I want to say this. So it basically gives you a verb, and you have to conjugate it to the provided tense. But the problem is, it's very unforgiving, where if you make the slightest spelling mistake, it counts it wrong, and there's no way to override that. In like stuff, oh, Diamond's cool. In some other programs, it like gives a little buffer, like, oh, did you mean this? And then you click yep or nope, and it'll, like, I think Quizlet does that. Really, a one vein? You're really gonna? You're gonna do that to me? But oh wait, thought that was more times. But it's just infuriating at times, because I have to get... I'm really just complaining about my homework at this time. It's not even like it's just a matter of me not understanding Spanish. I realize I'm kind of going from I'm taking 3 college workload classes to me no conjugate well. So I'm just gonna transition the topic entirely. Basically, what I'm trying to say is school has been kicking my ass in, and I have basically had to stop pursuing my passion of making I guess, content, if you could even call it. I don't know what this is at this point anymore. Making dumb videos. Same thing with TikTok. Like, I guess if you're seeing this for some random reason like away from TikTok, you don't know I have a TikTok. I have a very small following on there. It's like almost 15,000. I'm very close. And if you're from there, I should like really thank you, because this is just some dumb shit I upload on the side. And hold on. Okay. I don't know why I found this so fun. God damn, I keep losing my train of thought. What was I fucking... Okay, long story short, what I said in the past, like, 15 minutes about school, it's just a big workload. COVID doesn't help. And so I have not had time to pursue my passion of making dumb content. Mostly YouTube. TikTok, I can just do off the dumb content, which, speaking of TikTok, I'm going to talk about the state of my, I guess, profile? I don't know what to call it. Account, that's the word I was looking for. Really, I still am in disbelief that there are 15,000 people following me, or almost 15,000 people following me, because I'm gonna be honest, I uploaded the one dumbass TikTok of Melatonin Speedrun, and everybody in my school saw it, basically, or at least most of my friends. I don't know about people in the school. Well, I do know about people in the school. I think I talked about this in my past 2 Craft Cat Fest episodes, and that's why I didn't want to bring it up until now, because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But basically, there's a period, like a week of school, where it was like, yo, I saw your TikTok, that's crazy. And I'm like, yep, that's cool. And it's just, I look at a number, and I still just, it doesn't process with me how many people that actually is. When it was blowing up, I could still process the number of people that had viewed that video. At this point, I choose not to accept it, and I just assume that I still have around like 1,000, which is very respectable. Because I'm gonna be honest, it is very scary every time that I open up TikTok. I almost could have fallen to lava there. That's crazy. No, it is very scary opening up TikTok. Just because I literally post dumb content. I know a lot of people make content for the sole purpose of, I'm gonna get fucking 420,000 followers and Mr. Beast is gonna suck my toes or something. I don't know. Like, I literally only make TikToks because, I mean, honest, I don't really know why. Okay, well, I do know why. That's a lie. I'm just trying to fill time. I started making TikToks really during the beginning of quarantine. 1, because I was bored, but 2, I was honestly not in a very good mental state, and I was like, I gotta find some shit to do so I don't go completely insane while the world is losing its shit. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna make dumb TikToks, and if one of them takes off, then so be it. But the sole purpose is to make people laugh and be slightly less unhappy than they were when they first opened the app. Because I know a lot of people, especially during the earlier parts of COVID. Now I think it's not so bad. Like, you wear a mask when you go outside, you can still have semi-normal interactions. It's way better now than it has been. But during the beginning, it was so demoralizing. You literally could not escape it. Like, you open up any sort of social media, and it was just abysmal. The just amount of like negativity, I guess, and it definitely took a toll on me, and I think it took a toll on many other people. And so I had to find a way to, I wanted to find a way to provide people with just literally anything. If it made you laugh for 2 seconds out of a day, that I felt like I was accomplishing something for other people. Because I think it's very, like, everybody's had the situation where, like, all you do is have just a shitty day. And I'm gonna be honest, I have had a lot of shitty days this year. I think we all have. But I'm be honest, the amount of times where I've opened up TikTok or Instagram and just scrolled through and found the stupidest video. I saw a fucking video of this dude. He sat on a chair. The chair flipped. You know, like the wheel thing on the bottom of the chair that like goes around. It fucking popped up in the air. It freeze framed and. It was like the black image with like the white italic text or whatever the fuck on the bottom. I died laughing for a solid fucking 2 minutes. I was oh my god, dude, I was so deep in my bag and I saw that shit and I literally laughed for 5 minutes straight. I'm not joking. It was just so funny to me. And like if I could create something like that for somebody else, you know, I see that as a win, and I think that's actually kind of cool. And so that was one of my motives. Another motive was I want to see. You see, I wanted the amount of times that I posted something, somebody's looked at that, shaken their head, and then just closed the app. That's one thing I want to do. I want to make content either so good that it like makes you crack up laughing, or it's so bad that you just fucking close your phone. Okay. I don't know why I want to do it. Well, maybe, you know, okay, this is genuine. I actually don't know why I want to do this. I just think it'd be funny. If like, some dude was like, just opened up their TikTok. They saw me there. I said the most unfunny shit ever. They closed the app. To me, that is like peak irony and peak comedy. Like, that is so meta. That is so meta. I'm making exaggerated hand motions. I'm not realizing that you can't see this. You just see Technoblade in the main outfit. And that's crazy. Also, Technoblade, I'm gonna be honest, I watched him a long time ago when he uploaded Skywars like once in a blue moon. He still uploads once in a blue moon, but he uploads other things now. But I'm really happy for him because he definitely deserves where he is right now. He is hilarious, and I remember watching him while I was grinding Skywars back in the day. So shout outs to Techno. He's actually a cool dude. And I feel like he's one of the Minecraft YouTubers who still stays true to their persona and character. And I mean, a lot of other people do that too, but I just feel like it's worth mentioning because once you get to a certain level of fame, I feel like there's a degree of separation and a degree of persona rather than person. And I think Techno just does a good job of being a person. And I really like that about him. It's very refreshing to see. That's something I kind of strive for. It's just be more of a person rather than a persona. That's why I don't think I'm ever gonna. If I ever like, I literally told myself when I think the first TikTok I made blew up. It was I was camping with a few friends, or two of my best friends, and it like I think I got 600,000 views and like a shit ton of likes, and I think I ended up with like over 1,000 followers. That's what pushed me over to over 1,000 followers. And I remember thinking to myself, this is amazing, but I am not going to do the same thing. Because if I trap myself into, like, everybody's seen it. You scroll through For You page, you see one account does X gimmick, and they ride that shit for like a week until they become irrelevant. And that's not something I want to do. If you don't know, if I do learn how to edit, I'll put it up right now. Basically, was going through, you know, I was in my bag, as one is during, you know, a global pandemic. And I was like, damn, I really don't want to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy. And so, for whatever reason, I must have posted that at like the right time. That shit blew up. I remember my other friends were texting me. They're like, yo, that's crazy. I can't believe that shit's blowing up. And like, I don't think anybody at school saw it. Or if they did, they just didn't know it was me. And they just really didn't care. And I'm being honest, I think it's the last one. And then I just posted more here and there. Every now and then I'd hit something that did decently well, and then it just kind of escalate. Every now and then I'd hit something and it'd be bigger, and then I'd go stagnant for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, and I'd hit something and it'd be bigger. And then most recently, the melatonin speedrun TikTok, just the most unfun. That's like one of the most unfunniest shit. I made that because I did not want to do my homework. Like, that is there are times where I just open up my phone. I'm like, yeah, this could be a TikTok, and then I post it, and I think nothing of it. And that was one of those times. I'm like, okay, like I thought it was like, dang, that caption's kind of funny. I was like, I'm about to speed run this joint. I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. And so I post it. The next day I wake up, I open my like TikTok, because I just do that because I'm like, oh, I was just curious on how it did, and it had like 1,000 fucking whatevers, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And that's what got me to where I am today. Yeah, so that's the state of my account. Oh, that's not all of it. Hold on. Okay. So if you don't know, so this is another time where something that I post that just doesn't say well for I don't know whatever reason, or it has an unexpected outcome happen. So I made a TikTok a while ago, and I had actually don't know how long. Oh, more diamonds pop. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe I'll figure out the timing sometime soon. But basically, all you need to know was, damn it, no, did it? Okay, I hate it here. All right, it's fine. I'm still have enough room chances. All right. Basically, I made a TikTok, and it used the sound. It used the song "I Feel Like Killing Myself" by Aerospace. And if I'm eventually gonna get to the album that it's on, so I'm not gonna say too much about it. But basically, it's a very good album, and it's like he's criminally underplayed. I'm not gonna lie, he's insanely good. Aerospace, like he's been one of my favorite artists this year that I've found through, I guess, Exo-Society, which that's a teaser for things I have in the future, so if you did, just ignore that I said that. But basically, Aerospace, he makes very good music, and I was like, you know what, it's a very good song, and I was like, you know what, I'll just upload a TikTok of it for, just cause I was just one of those like, all right, I'll do it. I think it's a cool song. Maybe somebody will listen to it and be like, oh, that's cool, and they'll check them out. On Thursday, I literally open up. I'm just chilling in U.S. history. I'm just waiting for class to start. I'm just scrolling through my Instagram stories as one normally does. I usually try and be off Instagram. I've been trying to like become less connected to the internet, if that makes sense, because it is very draining. I'm not gonna lie. The internet is a very draining place. You cannot be on there for long, otherwise you're just drained. What is this diamond luck? I was getting trash diamond luck in the beginning, but now it's actually kind of decent. Okay, it was a one bang. I stand corrected. But it was insane because I'm just going through Aerospace. I click through and I saw earlier in the day he posted a video of somebody using his sound, which was "Sorry to Bother You," which, by the way, also a very good album. It's a song, but it's a song on and out. He used the song from the album, which is also the song's name, which is "Sorry to Bother You," which is a very good song, by the way, and a very good album. But basically, he posted that, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's on TikTok, and it didn't even cross my mind that he could stumble across what I did. I didn't think he was. I thought it was just like he was on TikTok and he found somebody that used his sound. I didn't even consider for a second that he was searching himself up. And so imagine, to my surprise, when 2 story panels later, I see my face on there, and I'm freaking the fuck out, cause he's like, I don't know. I shat my pants. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I didn't poop my pants, but basically I was like freaking out, cause somebody that I look up to, and I guess, and that I really like enjoy his content, was like, that's cool. He used, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to explain it. But it was a very surreal moment, and I think now I'm kind of accepting the fact that I am no longer a small boy on TikTok, and that my TikToks can actually reach an audience, because I don't know what it is. I've always thought to myself, it'd be crazy if like a celebrity or somebody that like I looked up to, like, saw my TikTok, and I thought, hey, that's kind of funny, or like they just liked it, or like maybe they didn't think it was funny. They're just like, oh, that's cool. And so that actually happened, and I don't think Aerosmith is gonna watch it. There's no way Aerosmith watches this. I don't know why he would sit through an hour-long podcast about a teenager playing Minecraft, talking about TikTok. But he was insane. Like, I realized I've been fanboying for the past 5 minutes, but like it was just one of those moments where I'm like, damn, that actually happened. And I know he probably didn't think much of it. He was just like, oh, that's cool, this kid used my sound. But I'm like, this is just crazy to me that something that I can make would have, I don't know, like it could reach that far, I guess. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a teenager in my room making poor jokes, okay? I'm being serious. If I ever think I'm more than that, okay, I'm not. I mean, I am a Minecraft god, but that's in a separate category. I'm probably talking really loud. I really hope my parents don't wake up. That'd be sad. Because then they'll come in here and be like, what are you doing? I'm going to have to explain to them that I'm recording a Minecraft video at 2 in the morning. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this better be an 8 Oh, man. I was going to say I busted, but it's November. Let me finish talking about TikTok, and I'm going to talk about November, and then I think I'm going to wrap it up, because I'm getting kind of tired. Basically, yeah, so I just think it's very cool that something that I make actually has the potential to reach that far, and it could reach to, like, people that I like, that are at least big in my point of view. They may not be big in other people's point of views. I don't think many people have heard of Aerospace, if you're listening to this, but like, actually go check him out. He's actually an insanely talented person, and he's just a great person overall. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, definitely. It's just still mind-boggling, and now I'm gonna shut up about how my mind is blown. Okay, so anyway, I was gonna do a section where I talk about NoEnd November, but then I realized you probably don't want to talk about, like, that's just a topic that I don't think is a very good YouTube video topic. That's like a you're chilling with the boys type topic. That's not a somebody watching a podcast or listening to a podcast about Minecraft type topic. Like, unless I dedicate an entire episode to it, then I feel like I can. I'm not just gonna jump to that. That's very insensitive of me, I guess. I don't know why I'm acting like I have a higher ground. I play Minecraft and upload it to the internet. So anyway, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. If you did enjoy this video, I guess you could like it or not. I mean, hold on, I'll do this one for the 1 time, for the 2 time. Technomade, please give me views. I don't know, share it with your friends if you think it's cool. I have big things coming. I know I said that 2 weeks ago, and I'm actually gonna make an attempt to, like, set aside time where I work on this rather than just, oh, I feel like it. And I know how I said in the beginning that I don't want to force myself to upload, but I'm actually interested in making uploads. So I feel like if I can not necessarily force myself to push out content, but if I can inspire myself to make it, or if I can, sorry, I'm not gonna push out content just for content. I'm gonna push out content only if I enjoy making it. And so if I can push myself to get into that process where I enjoy making it, then I think it'll be a lot easier. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm not gonna rush out content just for content's sake, because then that leads to content that I'm unsatisfied with. It's not gonna do well, or I don't even think this channel's gonna do anything, I'll be honest. It's just gonna be something where I upload here and there. Just kinda as like a video log, not a vlog, because that's, I guess, a vlog. I'll call it a vlog. video game log. I'll just call it glog. You know what? I'm gonna start hashtagging everything with glog. I'm gonna make that a trend. A gaming log, where I just kind of talk about all the stuff that I've been doing. That's not gonna catch on at all. You know what? We're gonna MLG here. MLG for the 2th. Wow, you should definitely subscribe for that MLG. Anyway, I have been NoEnd. This is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, I guess leave a like, maybe subscribe, maybe tell your friends that I'm a very cool epic Minecraft PvPer. Actually, don't do that. I go to school. I don't need people bullying me. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We got zombies just hitting the nana. I said hit the nana. You better nana. You better nana. You didn't nana. I need to go to bed. Bro, I gotta just take this melatonin and go to bed. Alright, good night, streaks. I'll see you in the next one.